Hello friends, welcome to Poonam Dua classes. As you know, these days we are covering some important videos related to Unit 2 Paper 1 UGC NET, that is Research Methodology. In the same direction, today we are going to cover one more stage of research, that is how to write research proposal. Research proposal जब हम देते हैं तो उसका क्या format होना चाहिए और क्या क्या content होने चाहिए. That is what we will discuss in this video. Let us continue towards our video. The further step, the fifth step is in the stage of research is how to write a research proposal. जब हम सारा preparatory work कर चुके हैं तो next step हमारा हो जाता है to provide a research proposal to concerned authorities. And for your research supervisor and others, we are supposed to provide it. Universities and other institutions may have different requirements regarding the style and content of the research proposal, but the majority of institutes would require most of what is set out here in this video. This also varies within an institution from discipline to discipline, subject to subject, supervisor to supervisor, but more or less it remains the same. These are few basic things which needs to be there in a research proposal, like writing the introductory section, research aims and questions, review of literature, study project design, timeline and expected outcomes or impacts. Let us study each of these in a bit detail. सबसे पहले बात करेंगे writing the introductory section की. Here you need to introduce the research topic to your reader and explain why it is significant. आप ये research क्यों कर रहे हैं, आपकी research का background क्या है, उसकी detail provide करना बहुत ज़रूरी है. It is best to pitch your explanation to an academic audience that lacks expertise in the specific field. For this reason, you may need to provide some background information about the emergence, about the need, about the evolution of the topic. कि आपने ये topic क्यों choose किया. Focus here on the dominant trends, landmark studies, and if appropriate, more recent developed in this particular area जिसके बारे में आप research कर रहे हैं. Next step is what is a good research question. Constructing a clear and focused research question is crucial to producing a good research proposal and more importantly, shaping the direction of your research. आपकी research आखिर क्या change लाने वाली है society में या फिर क्या additional knowledge लाने वाली है society में. The question indicates exactly what you want to explore and allows the readers, the watchers to assess whether or not your project is viable, reasonable or not. It also gives the reader a sense of the argument of findings that you might produce in response. It should be relevant, it should be important, it should be clear, precise, and researchable. Relevant. It must clearly relate to the problems or issues that the project seeks to address. अगर आप कोई poverty से related problem को study करना चाह रहे हैं तो आपके questions उसी direction में relevant होने चाहिए. It should address to the key problem in the field and it should be very clear. It should be expressed using a proper easy language and contain no kind of ambiguity. Next, precise. What is being investigated should be clearly specified and it should be researchable. The information and sources required to answer the question must exist and you must be able to assess them. With the exception of data that will generate yourself through surveys, experiments, etc. कुछ तो नए datas भी आएंगे, लेकिन datas exist जरूर करने चाहिए उस specific field में, उस specific topic में जिस पर आप research करने जा रहे हैं. The next step is review of literature. The literature review surveys key academic works in your field of research such as उससे related जो भी books हैं, referred journals, articles, postgraduate thesis, वो सब भी आपको review करनी है. The review should summarize, analyze, categorize and compare the most significant works. It does not need to cover everything that has been written on the topic, लेकिन इससे पहले इस topic पर जो कुछ भी लिखा गया है उसका एक review भी होना चाहिए. सब कुछ सब कुछ तो करना पॉसिबल नहीं होता कि आप अपने टॉपिक से रिलेटेड हर चीज़ को पढ़ें, लेकिन उस टॉपिक पर मेजर और क्या-क्या रिसर्चेस पहले हो चुके हैं, क्या-क्या लिखा जा सकता है, क्या-क्या लिखा जा चुका है, उसको एक बार रिव्यू करना बहुत ज़रूरी हो जाता है. It should clearly demonstrate the gap of the problems that your research project will address by outlining both the strengths and the limitations of the previous research. Previous research में ऐसा क्या था, क्या नहीं था स्पेसिफिकली जो कि आपकी रिसर्च प्रोवाइड करेगी, इस तरीके का एक रिव्यू प्रोवाइड करना जरूरी है. The next one is study project design component. In this section, in this stage of your proposal, you will need to answer 3 questions. What kind of data or sources आप use करेंगे? How will you collect and manage the material? What will be your source to collect the data, collect the material? हम data collection भी पढ़ने वाले हैं in future, तो you will understand this step precisely when we will do the step of data collection. Next question, which theoretical and methodological techniques will you use to interpret and analyze these data sources? तो आपको अपने research process में basically अपनी सारे efforts को summarize करना है कि आप क्या-क्या efforts अपने उस project में करने वाले हैं, किस तरीके से करने वाले हैं, data कैसे collect करेंगे, data कैसे manage करेंगे, data को किस तरीके से technically use करेंगे to draw some conclusion. नेक्स्ट इज टाइमलाइन. टाइमलाइन से मतलब है कि आप एक टारगेट भी प्रोवाइड करेंगे अपने प्रपोजल में कि आप कौन कौन से स्टेप्स को कब तक फिनिश कर देंगे. The timeline demonstrates to the reader that your project can be completed within the period of what candidature. The timeline should consist of the series of goals that you will need to meet in order to complete all aspects of your thesis, from the very initial research to the final editing to the final conclusion, with an expected date of completion for each step. The next step is expected outcomes and impacts. Your research proposal will be having some kind of goal. So how will you conclude your research proposal? By stating your expected outcomes. At this stage in the research process, what arguments and conclusion do you expect to reach? Your reader will understand that these are projected outcomes based on the extent of research at the time of writing, and that they will almost certainly change in the light of future further research. It is essential, however, that you give your reader a sense of what conclusions may be drawn after your research. This will allow your reader to further assess the significance and validity of your project. जब वो जानेंगे कि आपका प्रोजेक्ट क्या चेंज लाने वाला है, तब भी इस प्रोजेक्ट को वैलिडेट किया जाएगा. It will also indicate to your reader that you have thought ahead and considered the potential outcomes and implications of your research well in advance. So that is it for the proposal stage, and the next stage will be related to collection of data. Till then, keep learning, keep watching the channel. Do not forget to share and subscribe the channel. Thanks a lot for watching and best of luck for your exams.